Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel Foolsjourn. My name is Simone and I'm doing your mid-month for October, your mid-month reading for the middle of October. So let's begin. So excited to have you here. All right. First card up, we have got the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, and then we're just going to pull some clarifiers to get a little more in-depth look at the mid-month for you, for our Aquarius collective. All right, let's go. We've got the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Fool. All right, that's great. And the overall energy is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, overall energy. So let's begin. All right, everyone. The King of Pentacles, they are the true king. They have worked hard in their life and they have true material success. They have all the pentacles, and they are, they're strong. They're durable. They're someone you go to for financial advice. They're kind of that fatherly figure, and they're a strong provider. They're that fatherly figure. They're approachable. They know how to build a business from ground zero to the top. They're someone you just go. They're true leaders and someone you can go to and get great advice in business matters and financial matters. So wonderful energy for you. And in your recent past, you have the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. So the High Priestess is all about calling you in, Aquarians, to get in tune with your intuition. Trust your inner voice. You know, think things through. Just take a step back and delve into your inner soul and see what comes up and trust it. And the High Priestess has no roof over her head, so she is basically gets open info from the universe. I mean, she just downloads nonstop from the universe, and she's kind of mysterious because she's kind of contemplative and just kind of sits and in deep thought. So you never really know what's going on with this energy, but they are totally in tune with their intuition. And then you've got the Knight of Swords, which is kind of, a little bit of the opposite. The Knight of Swords just comes charging in. They're blunt, they're outspoken, they're full of energy, they're courageous, they use their words, they're quick thinkers. They're fearless. Sometimes they speak before they think, but they attack their problems head on. They don't sit in stagnancy. So these two energies are kind of interesting together because this calls the Knight of Swords to just really attack a problem head on. Use your communication skills, use your intelligence, but don't be fearful. Just go ahead, attack it, and express your thoughts. And this is also calling into your intuition. So you're getting the best of both worlds with both of these cards. I mean, you've got, those are two amazing things to have in your repertoire, is intuition and being in tune with that, and great communication skills, and the drive and the force and the energy to attack problems and be persuasive. So on it to your, to the energy that's going on in your life right now, your present energy, you've got the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. The Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. So the Hierophant is all about kind of following rules, sticking to, your ideas, your beliefs, or the beliefs of the environment around you. Just things that are tried and true. It can be kind of conformity. Following rules. It can also represent institutions and that have been around forever, and the rules that you follow when you're part of an institution or a community like that. It's conformity. Old ideas, old beliefs. So, and then underneath that, which is interesting, you've got the Queen of Wands, which is who kind of is. This is more of stuck in their ways. This is someone who's stuck in their ways about beliefs and the way things should be done, the way they've always been done, and the thoughts you should think and your ideals. And the Queen of Wands is kind of opposite. She is this strong and self-assured and outspoken and thinks out of the box and creative and just full of passion and extroverted, and people admire this energy. I mean, I never talk about gender, but this is just the energy I'm talking about. It can be male, female, whatever age, whatever race, but it's you know, this energy inspires other people, and they kind of like look at her and go, God, I wish I could be like that. And it's the energy when you walk into a room and this energy is there, you gravitate to this energy without even knowing why. It just takes your breath away, and you want to hang on every word that comes out of their mouth. You want to watch them, observe them. It's like the sun is in the room, and you just want to watch it. Everything. They're just magnetic. And this energy is the energy that thinks of the wonderful ideas like that become big billionaire companies. They really think out of the box and come out with the great ideas, and they're just charismatic people. So great energy. And so this is basically, you've got this thinking out of the box and not caring what anyone thinks, and going after what you believe. And this is all about your beliefs and conformity and kind of sticking with what you believe and tradition and the way things are done. So it's very interesting here. We'll see what happens, what the end result is. But it's funny, you've got the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords, intuition and intellect, which are amazing. And then you've got the morality, which to be moral and stick with traditions and conformity and institutions. And you've got the leader who's magnanimous and thinks out of the box and is an extrovert, and people just can't gravitate to this energy like moths to a flame. So they're both two yin and yangs, but they work great, because to have all four of these opposing energies is just like your complete picture. Basically, you got it all. And then you've got the Six of Wands and the Fool as your future, your near future. So that is amazing. The Fool is all about fresh starts and being fearless, kind of like the Queen of Wands, and just willing to start from ground zero and begin again and break down any foundations and start again and be fearless, like the fearlessness of a child, the courageousness of a child, the enthusiasm of the world that a child sees. You're just going out with blindfolds off and fearless, courageous, enthusiastic, excited, and willing to experience whatever the world is going to bring you, whether it's good or bad. You're willing to do it. It's naivete and an inexperience combined with courageousness and passion and boundless potential. So amazing energy, amazing, and it's carefree and it's spontaneous. So it's fabulous. It really kind of fits with the Fool and the Queen of Wands. And then guess what? From all of this, we've got the Six of Wands underneath, which is all about victory, achievement, success. This person is riding in on his horse after a big battle, and everyone in the town is going, thank you, you saved us, you're wonderful, you're amazing. And so the light is on you. So this is just really amazing energy, amazing energy. And then you've got the King of Pentacles as the overall energy of the read, which is just all about someone who is just professional, knows how to build a company from the beginning, from the bottom to the top, knows how to deal with all the employees and all the issues that come up, and is a true leader, and someone who you could go to for advice and you could trust them, and kind of that fatherly figure. So this is amazing, an amazing read. I mean, you are going for it. You've got all the tools with the intuition, the communication, the morals, the thinking outside the box, the willing to jump into something new and go for it, and then the success that comes with it, and then the backing of the King of Pentacles. And let's do a quick fortune card for you, Aquarius. And you got wish, wish. It says your heart's desire is ready to come true. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. So this, it just speaks of this. Everything you're doing is set up for your wish to come true, and you put in the hard work. So congratulations, Aquarius.